Hello and welcome to Project DeadPost. I'm Serkis, and in today's review we're going to look at Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Wow, haven't those PG tips adverts really come a long way? So while Dawn isn't a horror movie per se, it is a science fiction, so it does earn its place on the Project DeadPost website. It was directed by Matt Reeves and written by Mark Bombach, Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver. It stars Andy Serkis, Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, Keri Russell and Toby Cabell. Now the film takes place around 10 years after the events of Rise of Planet of the Apes, making this mammoth blockbuster the 8th film in the franchise and the first prequel sequel in this reboot series. At the time of this video broadcast, the film currently has a Rotten Tomatoes fresh rating of a whopping 91% and so far has grossed a jaw-dropping $364 million at the box office. So the basic premise is that Caesar, a genetically evolved ape with super intelligence, has created and leads a peaceful society for other genetically modified apes. But their peace is short-lived when, you guessed it, humans turn up and disturb their way of life. Battle lines are drawn, and through provocation on both sides, there's a constant threat of all-out war between humans and apes. Now, beyond the tension and violence, there's a much deeper story at work here, in my opinion. The similarities and the values that apes and humans share, and how the quest for peace is frequently destroyed by just a minority. But is this film any good? Well, we've all seen the hype, and we've been subjected to weeks of advertising and marketing and PR campaigns, and tens of thousands and millions spent on convincing us that this is the one film to see this year. Well, for this reviewer, it has indeed been my most anticipated film of the year, and yes, I do believe it lives up to the hype. There's a real story here, and it feels like it does have something to say. I interpreted the film partly as a commentary on the hot topic of gun control, and partly as a story about growing up, finding your place in the world, and becoming a man, or at least earning the right to be called one, as Caesar now shoulders the responsibilities that many of us men will ultimately share. But putting the esoteric aspects of this film to one side, the majority of people will want to talk about the CGI element. Yeah, it's CGI heavy, and I'm sure in years to come we're going to look back and see how dismal it is, but right now, today, it looks absolutely superb, and it's immersive, in no small part thanks to Andy Serkis, whose lead role was performed purely in motion capture. There's not much more I can say without giving away spoilers, so I'll leave it there for you. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reviews the second they are broadcast. Also hit us up on Facebook, go to fb.com/deadpost. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.